Hey, fire signs, welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, don't know how you found this channel, but welcome, welcome, welcome. My channel is different. I don't mess around. We look at a lot of crime, stuff like that. It gets rebuked here. We deal with demonic entities and send them down to the pit of hell. Just let me start out by saying that I do have people that have been on my technology and messing with my videos. So if it is fuzzy at all, if it ends up being fuzzy, then it is no fault of my own. There's nothing wrong with my recorder. It is fully charged. It has full antenna to it. There are certain things that if I do say certain things that they'll either choose to allow my YouTube video to be processed and processed and processed and processed to the other countries or not. I noticed that in the earth reading, they dropped it down in the box. I have recorded evidence on stuff that people are on my electronics. But anyway, I noticed that on my earth reading, they didn't let that video be processed. Why? Because there was a maladministration that came out in that reading. And so I'm dealing with a very prideful, pompous something. And somebody thinks they're God somewhere on my life. And I'm sorry, you ain't God, Jehovah's God. So anyway, if I I'll sabotage my own videos. You don't have a right to run them to other countries, period. Let's get started, fire signs. My name is Shannon Hensley, and this is my channel, government. I have freedom of speech, and you don't get to stop that, period. May the wrath of God come upon you and your family and everything else for what you think you're trying to do to me. I have rights. Do you breathe? Yes, you breathe. Do you care about the breath that you breathe? Apparently not, folks. Apparently you don't care. So God don't care about you either. You'll let your wrath come down upon these people that are messing with this channel. Every foul organization that thinks that they can be up in here being crazy in your earth realm. Demonically infiltrated beasts, low vibrational people. They don't want to turn from their wickedness. I washed their blood off my hands. They've been warned here, Jehovah. Show me fire. You have somebody's secrets coming out, and somebody does have a root of evil. The Four of Pentacles can be greed, and that's, stubbornness and greed and all that stuff is, as a sin of witchcraft and a root of evil here. Okay. Anyway, somebody's got little secrets, but not really. Those people are in the upright. This is the house of Jacob when it comes out, which is the people of God. And he just stated in the earth reading that he was going to cut asunder the cords of the wicked because they hate Zion, which is God's people. This is the letter Bet in the Hebraic language. This can go back to your house. It represents a house or a tent energy. And it's secrets. It's high volume, intuitive energy that comes from the heavens. The high priestess is coming out. So for some people, somebody don't have their intuition and their secrets are out or something like that is out here for the next 24 hours from you. It's also the preacher's wife energy as a reader for me because it's the counterpart to the Hierophant. We had something about some godly love or somebody thinks that there is or something like that out here on something. There's the magician right there. In the reverse, there's a little manipulator. Hey, there's the preacher and his wife right here coming out. There's a practitioner out here. That is the counterpart. Supposed to be a real high volume, godly, God-given counterpart, but they ain't. They in the reverse and halfway something, or some people are upright, some people ain't. And anyway, there's plot around this relationship. Work, somebody's maybe works for a spiritual place. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, backwards organization coming out here. The Star came out in the reverse with the Magician in the reverse. So the movie star came out in the air reading and in the what was the second reading? The earth reading. This word is like snorting out of anger. Oh, poor baby. I'm going to mock you right back, folks. This is a bad manipulator. You don't have no right. We had the CIA come out as well in that reading. And somebody knows about some crazy, I guess, some person that is manipulating things. They think they're very skilled, but not really. They're doofus. Any person have to get up in here and manipulate things on an app, the AP, act like an animalistic ape. You're just crazy. There was trading around this thing because there's plotting around this little relationship. Somebody thinks it's so godly, and it ain't. It ain't at all. They're here for the money is what it was about. You call it out, you'll hold up. Somebody angry out here. Some people have a right to be angry. Show me the star. The liar. They're known about, folks. They are going to go to jail. That you are. I'm so sorry, but you are. It's known about the lying. It's known about the throw out. It's known about the lack that they put other people in because they're just a user out here. They're guilty. Seven of Swords is guilty. They're for manipulating on the app. Death. It was for money and inheritances and secrets. And again, CIA came out. So this is FBI energy here as well. So God just said for people to trust. If they're already upright enforcement, then by God, they need to show themselves. What's in the hidden? I don't really have to go too far on this reading. We'll take some words, though, for you all. Let's see what's in your hidden space, because these secrets are known about, man. The person's known about. They're boiling with pride. They're backwards. There's secret societies out here that's absolutely lost their loving freaking mind, thinking that they can be crazy in our God's earth. But they're giant race seed degenerate individuals in the earth realm is actually what God calls them. What's in the hidden for fire? This some type of sex thing is out here known about as well. I feel like, y'all be messing with my technology and stuff, so when I get up in here and I just start shooting low, I'm shooting low on purpose. It's fair game at that point. Just like God says, I'm ready to contend against this nonsense. Because there's a plot out here, a heinous sexual plot that came out in the air reading for murder. And you ain't going to murder nobody. You're actually going to fall in that trap, and God's going to make sure that your bloodshed gets bloodshed all over the freaking place because you're heinous. You want to be an animal? Well, you go to the zoo and be euthanized. God said with the forward, and that word forward there in the scripture represents perverseness, and that is perverse. There are two people taking a trip or gossiping, or somebody did overhear something. I guess somebody's all riled up about it, whatever is going on, or something may have been positive and somebody jealous about something as well. I don't know, but this two people going somewhere or did go somewhere, had a meeting and went and did something, or is trying to. The mountain is out here, and the mountain of Zion is actually what God's bringing out. This is a blockage in your hidden, or at least two people are, in your hidden. This is an enemy card. They're manipulating and thieving stuff secretly out here, and their maladministration. Their whole administration is absolutely freaking disgusting to the public. They're going to go to hell. And the hidden is some stupid doofus lady out here attached to it all. Okay, well, we already know that there's two people at least, but this lady, if you're upright, you're upright. But if this lady is in the negative, then she's sick somewhere. The preacher's wife, whoever the person is, I don't really know. But there's a child also out here, or somebody that you went to school with, or this is stumbling up on information, or somebody did get pregnant, or a mother and child is involved in something together, or again, somebody you went to school with involved in something that's an enemy somewhere, in some nonsense. Now, yesterday when I read, we had a church energy that did come out, and there was the mistress lady was there. And so she's a stupid mistress lady somewhere around something. Then I guess she's a stupid doofus mistress lady around something. There's cheating and secret sex going on, known about. Somebody is angry, and you have a right to be angry, but you don't have a right to go murder somebody. There's also somebody probably jealous of a connection as well, and somebody's trying to murder out of that situation as well, whatever the case is for any given person. Somebody's stuck in the past or something about an eyewitness, and somebody will be charged in this. Yes, they will, because it's a maladministration. We got a headship that's upside down and freaking crazy in their brain, and they're a nutcase, insane somewhere. Vice and a moral fault is definitely out here because it's called murder. It's really something to be proud of, isn't it? My God. I don't care who likes me and who does or doesn't like me on this channel. I'm going to shun this nonsense. Capturing it with the net. It's on the internet. Drugs. Somebody's probably got drugged up and stuff for that murder that took place. Because there's a vice and a moral fault out here. At a bar is here, a weapon that divides the flesh. Again, there's somebody got murdered because there's death here. Somebody lied about some type of a death matter out here as well. What actually happened? Probably in the mountains. Because sometimes we'll get something happened in the mountains for some of you all. The rain, we just had stormy stuff that just came out as well, and a wild place for protection is out here as well. Okay, well, we fear no evil. Look, borehole, pain, wound, kill. There is killing energy out here. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. We condemn every tongue that rises up against us. You come against us, God's going to shut you down so freaking hard. You are going to be charged for the thievery of anybody's projects, for whatever happened in the rain for other people. Whoever's got the eyewitness, you will pay for the nonsense. Get out of our society. So the letter Hey, which is right here, is the Hierophant card in the Hebrew language. You can read about it in the Psalms 119. I'm not going to read it all, but it goes. The second house goes back to your breath. Okay, and it has a meaning of breath because the pictograph is a little guy with his hands up in the air and getting a heavy sight of something. There was an eyewitness out here around something that happened, I guess, in the past. Whatever it was about. There's a Judas that's out here. Okay. A protective covering out here. Well, we do have a wall place for protection. A murmuring from shaking is out here. Somebody probably on heavy drugs can't handle some type of murder that went on in the past. Something's happened out here. I don't know. Somebody's selfish. It's right here. Somebody is a cray-cray. They're full of demons. Don't care about you. Somebody has to speak very carefully because somebody's dangerous out here. Somebody's stupid out here. Another card comes out about mourning and pondering and murmuring softly. It's out here twice. Well, somebody went nuts on something, I guess they are. Elohim is with us. He's with the people that want uprightness, who will get up and put their finger in the face of crazy. If you fall down, you make it right with God. If you can't, you take vengeance, you become his enemy, period. He that covers his sin shall not prosper. But whoso confesses and forsakes them shall have mercy. And so, whatever's going on out here, if something happened in the past and somebody did confess to God and forsake and clung to God, and the other party didn't, then somebody's like poor in spirit out of that matter. Whether you ain't prospering can go many different types of directions. Anything stolen from us, it's come back to us. That's God's word. Whatever this is, somebody is just crazy somewhere. Somebody just a nutcase, and they know what they've done. They're going to be charged. They know they're going to be charged for some stuff that they've done out here. If they went to drugs and alcohol and they just murmuring and shaking and becoming some weirdo out here because of vice and moral fault and went to, I got split personality now and I'm freaking mental over something, then I guess they went freaking mental. But we don't have to pay for it. Okay? Somebody knows the truth out here. If somebody knows it, because this has been exposed out here. They're angry. Guess you angry. Guess you are. Sorry, but not sorry. You either do what's right before God or die, is how I feel about it. I don't say that lightly, folks. Those of you who may be new, you don't know my story. You have no idea what I'm dealing with. But God is on his people's side. We fear no evil. We have the government is coming out here. Well, anyway, the CIA came out. You have the FBI here and whatever. Somebody's, it's just something. I don't know. This is going to be a victory, though, out here with something as well. The sun goes back to, well, the sun right now is in Gemini, which came out in the reverse. So those of you deal with the negative Gemini energy, where it's about communication. Sun is like puffed up energy as well, in the negative of its energy as well. And that boiling with pride just came out in the earth reading. It's disgusting. Like I said, after I got done with that reading, this time when I get done with the reading, my videos drop up in a box that says it's processing. Sometimes the same video that I did the day before is still processing. So I don't know where all it's going, but I've learned to monitor my videos and certain things that I say. If I don't say what they want to be, whatever, all over the world, I don't know what's really going on with it. It'll just immediately drop down for me like it's done. That's exactly what happened in the earth reading. I don't care. I'll say what I want to say on this channel, and you don't have to process. I'm talking to the person who's behind the scenes that's getting a rebuke from Yehovah Elohim. And that's all that matters, is that the truth is coming out. You either hit your face and you either repent, or you've lost your freaking mind and you're a disgrace. You're going to go to the pit. I don't really know. That's between you and God. Somebody's out of order in a really big freaking way, thinking that they can just go and murder somebody, or it's already taken place, and you will set your butt down in hell in a jail cell with an execution at the end of something if it went that far and you lost your ever mind, because somebody has, and we don't care about you. It's sad that you lost your soul, but we ain't gonna cry over you. If you got your soul, then there's somebody out here that's being told to forsake it, to confess it and forsake it and find mercy. If you don't do that, God shuts the door on you, and that's it.